Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week that comes around every fortnight. So that doesn't make sense. But I think you know what I mean. Who let the dogs out? Well, it was me, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. The dog wardens have been after us as we welcome you to play Dog Bingo live from Boom Heathlands. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a bit of a deeks around the room, if you will. Behind me, we've got the lovely Mr. Mark Green, our original gangster. We have wearing her now regulation bingo skirt, the lovely Mr. Farmer. Behind me over there is the lovely Abby, and above her, and slightly over to the other, is the lovely Heather. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, this is more. We've got Nicola, and we've got Joy. Big wave to the camera, Joy, thank you very much. And over here, get yourself stood up because the camera's meant that way. We have the lovely Donna helping us. So we've got Donna Nicola because Jackie's skiving. Sorry, Jackie's on holiday. Ooh, I say. Hope she's having a lovely time. And I hope you're catching that. Oh no, run for your life. There you go. The 1 o'clock train to Funland has departed, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we're going to do bit of the old dog bingo today. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, it's just for fun. It's just for fun, ladies and gentlemen. So, do you want to scroll down there, Donna? See if we've got anybody and what the crack is. We've got 4 watching. Here we go, Matthew. All right there, Paul. Hope you're having a good old digs there. Remember, on Friday, I'll be saying my hello, Matthew. I hope you enjoyed having a digs this week in Brazilian Portuguese. Woo! There you go, you say. That's it. Education, information, entertainment, the holy trinity of broadcasting, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got a big old hello there from the Green Bubble and from Andrew Trapless. Hello. Hey. Right then, so, I don't know about you, but it's about this time of day I like to rotate. Just like that. I can't do a full rotation, ladies and gentlemen. I nearly sent me bingo trolley flying. Hang on. There we go, true professionalism at every turn. So, have I got my sac magique? I do. Don's Le Sac Magique this week, Donna, there's many chiens, or French dogs, if you will. Do you know what I mean? Anyhow, let's crack on, keep scoring on that down because it doesn't do it itself. So the first out the bag, ladies and gentlemen, for you in the Sea Dog Bingo is the Bloodhound. The Bloodhound. Trying to get me facts right. So funny because the lights have tilted slightly. But there he is. With a hangdog expression. Emma Davidson, hello there. I'm glad you could join us. Hello. So the first one is the Bloodhound. There we go. What's he on about? Simon Murray, everything.
Woof, woof, woof.
Hey? I missed the start. Anyway, the Bloodhound.
I was saying, who let the dogs out?
Oh, right. Oh, okay, all right. Just an half hour delay. Right. Bloodhound. But next, we shall move on into the Bulldog. The Bulldog. No. It's all right. I was saying before, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't sure, Donna, if I was going to be able to do the bingo today because I was feeling a little woof. Oh, hey, there you go. The Bulldog.
I went to get it.
Okay, let it permeate, percolate a bit. Thank you, Mark. I deserve that.
I get to say that joke with Mark.
Right, okay, next one we have.
Wolf, wolf, oh yes.
Yeah.
Wolf, wolf. Yes, I get it now.
There we go. Now, do you know how to ruin a joke? Do you know how to ruin a joke on any comedy, ladies and gentlemen? You overanalyze it, the Labradoodle. You couldn't do this at the gala bingo ever, they'd throw you out. Labradoodle. The Labradoodle.
Jackie told earlier I was barking up the wrong tree.
Hey, me now. The Labradoodle. La 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 Labradoodle. Where's he gone then? L. There we go. I couldn't see it for looking, ladies and gentlemen. Weather's turned out alright a bit now. It's nice and sunny now. It was shocking before. Here we go. The my former local pub back in the 80s, the Border Terrier. I mean, he was called the Border Terrier. We didn't just all sit on the back of a dog and have cans. Do you know what I mean? That would have been insane. The Border Terrier. Labradoodle too from the old Jeanette Fisher. Hello there, Jeanette. Border Terrier. I think whatever the next one is, Donna, I'm going to read it out in a Welsh accent, I've decided. I don't know why. I'm trying to entertain myself. Border Terrier. There we go. So that's what, 4. So this one's the 5 before we'll do a recap. We have... Right, now this is going to be strange because I'm going to say what's Scottish dog in a Welsh accent. The West Highland Terrier. The West Highland Terrier. There we go. So that was your first 5, which you'll now recap. Which stands easy one because you're down the bottom. Thank you, the lovely Donna.
You're very welcome.
Excellent. So we had, ladies and gentlemen, the Bloodhound. Yeah, that's right. We had the Bulldog, the Labradoodle, Border Terrier, and the West Highland Terrier. Keep scoring it down there, if you would, Donna. What's this? Jeanette Fisher. And a Border Terrier called Whiskey got run over by a metal box lorry. That's a bit grim. There you go. I think we'll have a little. Oh, wow. Do you know what I mean? I know it's a monkey. I know we're doing dogs, but I think that's the best one we've ever got. Oh, that's high. I want it printed on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
In fact, do you know what? I might get a tattoo. How's that? Then I could ruin Jackie's life by just coming into work every day and just going like that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there you go. Do you know what I think I could do? Is just a whole show. Just me and this monkey, the monkey you do.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Quick one for your lives! Oh no! There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
We should have a dog with lipstick on. I mean, dog.
Why would I have a dog with lipstick?
I don't mean lipstick actually.
You don't mean lipstick. What do you mean?
I mean looking like it's saying ooh.
I could do, but I'm not gonna. Right, moving on in this here game of bingo, where time stops for no one.
Imagine a tattoo on your chest with that monkey and you'd be able to go, ooh.
But I'd probably get arrested. I think I'll just stick to me arm. The Beagle. The Beagle.
I was going to get arrested.
It depends on who you do it. I'd do it with style. The Beagle, ladies and gentlemen. So, mostly a white dog, brown Eden tail with a white tip on the end there. The Beagle. Kashte. Rummage, and we have, oh, I love these dogs. I'm not really a dog fan, I never had a dog as a, what do you call it, pet, I know, but I do like these dogs, because they're dead intelligent. The Border Collie. The Border Collie. For some reason in the Arkansas accent. The Border Collie. He's a lovely little fella, isn't he? He's a good boy, him. Good lad. Border Collie. Shifting me seat there. We now have the... I should know how to pronounce this and I forget. It says Newfoundland, but I think it's Newfoundland. Or Newfoundland, as they say over there. But basically, all I can see is a black splotch with a tongue. Not much detail on this here. Oh, excuse me, picture. That's the onions in my tuna sardine. Coming back to haunt us. So, welcome to Bingo and Spiff's Digestive Problems. Sponsored by Rennie. The Newfoundland. There you go. Available at all stores near you at a price you can afford. The Chihuahua. Which looks weird because it looks like it's Chihuahua. Chihuahua being an area, you know, a region of Mexico or Mexico. There you go, Chihuahua. Or Chihuahua. Imagine doing that, huh? Just go saying, do you like my dog? Is that a Chihuahua? You know what I mean? Chihuahua. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, there's the fella up there. How many you got? One more, is it?
One more.
And there we have the, I don't know, the posh get of the dog world. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Keep that up for a few more seconds. Oops. I had bingo cards drift. I just remember that. Cavalier King Spaniel. Cheers, Donna. Where did he go? Cavalier King Spaniel. Let's have a wee drink of my water before the week, yeah? Oh, that's better. I'm having homemade chips tonight. Hour and a half it took me to clean up my deep fat fire. Donna, half an hour. Half an hour. So the key is bicarb and white vinegar. Other cooking tips are available. I'm not going to do facts, I'm going to do cooking tips. I've decided. Right, anyhow, we had Beagle, the Border Collie, the Newfoundland, the Chihuahua, or Chihuahua. Finally, in that little lot, we had the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So, onwards and upwards, ladies and gentlemen. Give us, what's this? They look like bald rats. Is that the Chihuahua? Jeanette, you know what you mean. Alright, so we're about a sixth of the way through already. Give us a shout out with your lines and your...
What's your dog's favourite vegetable?
Oh, no. Sir, fam, what is a dog's favourite vegetable?
Cauliflower.
Oh, I like. Excellent. Round of applause for Sarah. There we go. There we go. The penny has dropped, fired from a cannon. We now have Ooh La La or Ooh La La, the French Bulldog. The French Bulldog. I'm going to give me accents today, don't I? Is that in French? Can you do that in French? Yeah, go on, bark in French. I want to say you this.
I think they're all bark in
Les woofs. Hey! Hey, casual racism, ladies and gentlemen. Live and well living in Heathlands. French Bulldog. Oh, God. There's no hope for us yet, huh? There's no tablet that ever works. Right. Here we go. We now have the... Again, there's not much detail. Because mostly a very black dog, ladies and gentlemen, but it's the Labrador Retriever. The Labrador Retriever. Sorry about that, I was just checking to see if there wasn't just another type of Labrador, so we could get mixed up, but it's the Labrador Retriever. Just not that back a bit there, that's probably better. The Labrador Retriever, okay. We now have, for your viewing pleasure, the right, it's not this hound, Donna, it's the otter hound, which sounds a bit like other, but it's not. I didn't think that through, ladies and gentlemen. I, on behalf of myself and Heathlands, would like to apologise for the crapness of that pun. And the slow clap I am given, as I so much deserve by my leader. The otter hound. Okay. Now then. Now we have, hold up, it's the old Jack Russell Terrier.
I think it should be half a dog and half an otter. That's a hound.
It could be, or half an otter. And half a, I don't know. Well, I think it's got its name either from its fur or the fact it likes ferrying about in water rather than there's a result of some ungodly chimeric experiment in genetics. The Jack Russell Terrier, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Russell. There's bound to be people actually called Jack Russell, huh? And you'd think, did your parents not think? Do you know what I mean? Russell is a surname. They must have done it on purpose. Is that another 5 or am I going? No, one more. Okay, next up, the final 5 in this one is speaking of French dogs, this one definitely is, the Dog de Bordeaux. The Dog de Bordeaux. Ah, maybe. Les Wouf.
The Bordeaux.
Dog de Bordeaux, yes. Bordeaux, a bit confused as well, because it's got an X on the end. It's French language. You what?
It sounds like it's French.
I just said that. I've done my French accent a lot, have I?
Oh, yes.
There you can. Oh, hey. The Dog de Bordeaux. Hear me now. There it goes. It's right in the middle. There's an interesting pattern developing on my board there, but that's right. They actually, here we go. Simon Murray's came out with some corkers here. What we got? Right. What do dogs do after they finish obedience? Oh, get this. What do dogs do after they finish obedience school? They get their masters. There we go. See, that's absolutely flawed after the beat. Master's being a master's degree. Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Hey! Hey! Right, that's to you, Simon Murray. You've been tumbleweeded. I forgot where I was now. What was it again? Recaps. Okay. We had the French Bulldog, the Labrador Retriever, the Otterhound. Here we go. Someone's going to answer that, please. The Jack Russell Terrier, and the Dog de Bordeaux. Okay, I've got one for Andrew Thomas. What do you call a dog magician? Hang on, I'm going to try and do this. A Labracabrador. Oh, there we go. I will give that back and I will move on after a little wee drink.
Okay, just for the pleasure, Sarah.
Alright, so Andrew, you deserve this.
Andrew.
Heathlands summary justice. You've been tumbleweeded, lad. You're part of a select few, which it's basically just me and Brian Jefferson so far, I think. But there you go. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Is everything okay?
Just for you for the probing.
Alright, well I can't do that now. Okay, first of all, I can do it at home. We have, right, good eye. Now if Jackie was here, this is where we'd go into an absolute tirade of her pathetic accents across the world. Jack, Donna, would you like to do an Australian accent?
Pretend I'm Jackie.
Aye.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
God, we need a bigger boat. Aye. Go need a bigger boat. It's your side, sir. Good night. Good night, come it's yours. I'm trying to do the thing now.
And a cup of coffee.
And a cup of coffee. My God, take it to New Jersey. Anyhow. The Australian shipping. The Australian.
I need a bigger boat.
Hang on. Just for you, Jackie, if you're out there watching.
Has anybody gone online yet?
We're not even halfway through. You know, they normally come thick and fast. It's the nature of the game. It's bingo physics or physics. Australian shepherd. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, good. Need a bigger boat.
Hey, Arsenal. Right. Oh, here we go. This is going to be Dutch, isn't it? No, yes, this is Dutch. It's the cook your honja. Well, hondia. There's a lot of letters there.
Cook your honja.
Cook, kuika, hondia.
Oh, that's a funny name.
It is. It's Dutch. So it's got DJE at the end. If you know, don't try to spell it all. If you get them three letters at the end, that's the boy. I can't imagine there's another dog with a name like that. Quackahonja. Hey, I'm going to put it down. I've had enough of that one. Right. Okay. Next up we have the. I always get this wrong. Is it what is it? Samoyed? Samiyad? No, Samiyad's out the bloody 5 children in it. Samoyed or something.
Samiyad.
No, the Samiyad's out the 5 children in it. Isn't it? There's a little fella who lived in the sandpit fella. I can't remember it. Look at the Nesbit one or something. Or Ian Bright. Anyhow, the Samoyed. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't care if I'm wrong. Kind of like a white furry thing. It's a dog. You know. Okay. Onwards, onwards, ever onwards. Give my men wine, for we march at dawn. Oh, here we go now. A black mess with a face only your mother could love, I think. The Affen Pincher. Not the best of pictures on the Affen Pincher. Trying to get this blooming focus steady. You do it literally like 1 millimetre and it guns Raj. The Affen Pincher. Okay, top of the shop is the first one on the board. We now have the Blackmouth Cur. The blackmouth cur. Go.
That's your 5.
Is that my 5? God blimey. Thank you very much to the lovely Donna. We ate the Australian Shepherd.
I need a bag of
You need a bigger man. He wasn't even Australian in the film, I just realised it now.
In which film?
Jaws.
Oh.
Is Australian?
It wasn't. It was just like, you gotta need a bigger one. There's no accent to it. Anyhow, then we had the Cure Cohonja, which looks like Cohond GE. Then we had the Samoyed, what do you call it? The Affenpinscher, and the Blackmouth Cur. Okay, thank you very much. Run to the hills, run for your life. There we go.
Woof, woof, woof.
Thank you. Right, next up. Eagle-eared viewers. I look at Brian Chunson on. He's just ruining Iron Maiden songs through there. Anywho, we have, God blimey, this is the one that sounds like an address. The Petite Basset Griffin Von Deen. No, but I can do. Brian's just asking if it was, how does that swearing? Petite Basset, oh, see, right, yeah. Get you now. Petite, hey! Unbelievable, that. He gets through head to the other room, still wants his presence and all that. Petite Basset Griffin Von Deen. Hey. Okay, we have easy one, this one. Now what's happening here at the back? It looks like he's twisted his leg. Oh, it's his tail. The German Shepherd. But his back half looks a bit twisted.
Oh, he's doing like a little curtsy.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
What?
I am his German Shepherd.
Curtsy.
Jawohl.
Wow.
German Shepherd.
Oh, that's what.
What's going on here?
It's taking it out of context what I said.
There's very little in context in this place. The German Shepherd. Next up, we have the. Oh, it just looks like a toy. This, you know what I mean? This is the one that Jackie loves because it's about 3 inches tall and looks like a cartoon character. The Bichon Frise. It wouldn't even be good for a snack, that would it? Bichon Frise. What's H in the nook next door?
Any like some dogs.
I can see with that with one of you on them on your lap, Brian. Bichon, a little ball in its hair. Brian, not the dog. Bichon Frise. Next up, we have the Boxer. Nope, the Boxer dog.
Imagine if it was boxing.
I could do. I could also imagine. Actually, I've done it now. I've imagined it sailing a ship at the helm with a sailor's hat on. There you go.
Oh.
And now in space.
Why are you imagining that?
I don't know because I can imagine it.
Oh.
You say. And now it's in Bradford, just having a sandwich.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. And that's how we create a valid narrative. The Boxer.
You could do a story.
I could have just have.
I actually could do a film as well.
I could. Now then, next up we have. He just looks a bit like a collie. The Bernese Mountain Dog. He looks a nice fella, I don't know. It's kind of like a border collie, but with tights. Actually, it looks like from this picture, it looks like he's got high heels on, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like the front thing, the front paws, just clopping it out. There you go. The Bernese Mountain Dog. Yeah, I can't get that far, can I? Okay. Is that 5 again? Let's have a little sip of water there. It's thirsty work, this chuntering on, you know. Right, we had the Petite Basset Griffin Von Deen, the German Shepherd, the Bichon Frise, the Boxer, and finally in that little lot we had the Bernese Mountain Dog. Do you think I should rotate a bit? What do you think?
Yeah.
Aye, I'm gonna go for the full rotation.
Watch
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
it.
Professionalism.
What was that you just dropped?
Me shaft. It's all right.
Oh, yes.
It's all right. There you go. This time I'll do it, but I'm going to do it again. Right, say
Joy's got
that.
a line as well.
Who's the line? Oh, nice one, Joy. Well done. Got a line in the actual purple bubble. The bubble where the magic happens, ladies and gentlemen. We now have the, again looking like a 1976 hippie lady, to my mind, the Afghan Hound. So that's the first one out of this new lot. The Afghan Hound. We now have the... Oh, this looks ridiculous. Look at this, Donna. It looks like a lampshade. Believable.
A walking lamp.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know if these creatures walk about with any sense of dignity, yeah. The American Cocker Spaniel or lampshade. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's funny shape, like lampshade.
It's ridiculous. I don't even know. I'm going to have to have a look at that. I don't even know literally how it works. No, none the wiser. Hello. The American Cocker Spaniel.
Like sound of a light shape, but when the dog's down, woof woof.
Okay. 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 I've never thought a lampshade would sound like if you spoke, actually. See, that's going to keep us awake now.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm thinking when you turn the light switch.
It actually sounds like a coffee cup when you do that.
Ah, it does a bit, aye. Well, we've gone down some sort of rabbit hole of things here. Anyway, I'm going to move on. The Airedale Terrier. Here, did Tintin have one of them? Was Snowy not an Airedale Terrier?
Yeah.
I think so, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Red Rackham's Treasure, Captain Haddock, the Thompson twins. I used to love those. Used to be cartoon when I was a boy.
You have a funny walk.
Hergé's Adventures of Tintin, Episode 4, Red Rackham's Treasure. Oh, well, Airedale Terrier. In fact, I had a Tintin book, you know. Belgian the fellow was. Aye.
His little flip.
Aye. I was a Belgian fellow, wasn't it? I can't remember his first name, Hergé. There you go. Education, you see, ladies and gentlemen. Right, next up we have... Here we go. And we're channeling Jackie. It's all the old Australian Kelpie.
One cup of coffee.
Do you want a cup of coffee? Australian.
Got it, a big about.
And I need a big bowl. The Australian Kelpie. Truth. What the? Sorry, I hope you could hear that, because I've never heard it like it. I think Brian attempted an accent. I thought he was in need of medical assistance. The Australian Kelpie. You all right there, B. Right? You all right, Brian? And his silence speaks volumes. There we go.
Got it, a big about, Brian.
He's fine. There we go. Right, next up we have the Great Dane, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, Raggy. Do you know what I seriously, right? You ever watching, Joy, did you used to watch Scooby-Doo? Right? I always wanted to try, seriously, a Scooby snack.
Me too.
Because it's just, I know it's like dog biscuits, but I imagine them to be like really tasty. Because you do eat for 3 Scooby snacks, you know what I mean? It's literally, well, you go over there, defuse the bomb, and then, do out. No, I'm not doing that. 1 Scooby snack, nah, 2, nah, 3, yes, I'll do it, So I thought, that must be absolutely amazing. That's the Great
Where are
Dane.
you? There's some
Right, the Great Dane.
Right.
Right. Next up, we have the Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Stop, we've got 5.
Oh, 2, we've got 6 now. Well, I'll do that for later, I'll leave that there, it's alright. Okay, so do a recap. We're getting that carried away. Who's this slinking in? Under the radar. Here he is. Look at his... No, but you got... What is... Are you trying to be winsome there? No.
Oh, George.
Right, we had the Afghan Hound, the American Cocker Spaniel, the Airedale Terrier, the Australian Kelpie, and the Great Dane. Do you know what? All those 5 were really easy to read out as well. Sometimes they're hard. So go on back. All right there, kitty cat, your coffin tucked there. Good to have you on board, sweetheart. So I did this before because I overran me dog thing. But it's the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Oh, hey! The Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Live on BBC One. Not even doing voiceover, man, now. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Oh, here we go. Simon Murray's come out 1-1. What do you call dogs who dig up ancient artefacts?
I don't know.
Archaeologists! There we go. And I can sense Mr. Greener coming in to exercise some of the justice you have been tumbleweeded. Hey! Now then, Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Where you live? You live in Connor.
You'll take it in terms of everything.
Next one we have is the absolute disgrace in the eyes of God and man, the toy poodle.
Oh,
I knew you'd like that.
I love
It
that.
looks like you can. Sounds like you can play with it. Toy poodle.
Could do.
And
I wouldn't get near it, frankly.
You can play with it.
Yeah, could do.
What's his favourite food then, Spiff?
What? Oh, it's going to be a not poodle. No, pot noodle.
Pop poodle.
Yes. Hey! You got 3 punchlines for the price of 1 there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, toy poodle there. God, man, I'm glad that one's over with. Right. Next up. Where there's more. The fun never really ends. Does it begin, we ask ourselves, as I give you the wire fox terrier. He looks like he's having a good stretch, and he's got his pants are too tight, if you will. It's like, oh, these are nipping. Oh, I should have got a bigger size. Oh. No, I'm squeezing into them. It gives us, I'll lose some weight. You're lying to yourself, wire fox terrier. Buy bigger trousers. There we go.
He's stretching out for a good dive in the Great Terrier Reef.
Oh! There you go. Hey, do you know what? I'm going to have just a whole show.
I got that.
We're going to, is that a terrier? He's just saying, oh, what are you looking at? I hope you're having a lovely time playing bingo. I'm a terrier, but I'm from the East End of London, and don't you forget it, son. There we go. Blimey, yeah. Gangster Jack Russell there, coming to say hello as I give you the Rottweiler. No, he's not a pirate, Brian. He's a dog. Hey!
You should be doing that. Oh, Brian.
No, that's like a chihuahua.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? There we go. The Rottweiler. Vicky's got a line. Nice one, Vicky. Over there in Le Buble Orange. Mike has a line in green. Nice one. In green? Oh, green, yeah. I thought you meant coloured in green there.
Hey.
There we go. Now then, what we got here?
I remembered another dog song.
Save it for later as I give unto the ladies and gentlemen the Siberian Husky. The Siberian Husky.
Here's a tramp and another one.
Siberian Husky. Just sing it in your head, ever. Now then, next 5 we had the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, the Toy Poodle, the Wire Fox Terrier, the Rottweiler, and the Siberian Husky. There you go. I'm not some more water. That's the kind of guy I am. What number was that then? 35? Over halfway. 64 in this game. Right, so I'm going to carry on, ladies and gentlemen. And we now have the Whip It. Also sung by Devo. Whip it. Whip it real good. Mark! The nation judges you. The Whip It. The dog.
Sorry.
Right, what you need to do is tumbleweed yourself.
Okay.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Punishments. Right. So, the Whippet, the dog that looks like you could do with a good 30 pot. There you
Sounds
go.
like you could hurt somebody with it.
You probably could. And now we have, here we go, it's another French fella. It's the Bouvier de Flanders. Bouvier de Flanders.
Looks like
Sacre bleu.
looks like a bit of chocolate to me.
It does? Oh, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to see if we can get some, no, it doesn't look like chocolate from there yet. Bouvier de Flanders.
It comes with the Great Fires Puppy in
Ah, you liked it, you know. Broke my heart, that story, when I read it. I was only like, anyhow, baby, I'm hard-hearted now. You know what I mean? Life does that to you, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? De Flanders. Anyway, again, the abhorrent genetic mess-up that is the dachshund. Or dachshund. Smooth word, mind you. We just call him a sausage dog, don't we?
Well, that's what I would have called it.
Aye. It identifies Brian as a dachshund.
But it's really a sausage dog.
That's like people love hot dogs.
Because you can eat them.
You can eat anything if you're hungry enough, Brian.
You wouldn't have a battered sausage dog, would you, Brian?
Pardon?
That's one of the chippy. You wouldn't have.
We're going into some philosophical black hole. Would you eat a battered dog?
No.
Don't answer. Keep it to yourself. The
I think
dachshund.
you're thinking of hot dogs, Brian. You eat them.
Moving on.
Here we go. It's the Boston Terrier. He looks alright, doesn't he?
The boss.
The Boston. My God, he's from Boston,
Oh my God.
Massachusetts.
Oh my God, you're from Boston.
He's
Terrier.
my bastard.
What the hell was that?
Okay.
Hey! The
Whoa!
Boston Terrier. He looks like he's got bat ears, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Looks like he's got a scrunched up nose as well.
Ah, they do. Genetics have gone raj with beasts. The Boston Terrier.
Well, who knows?
Right. Next up, we've the. He just looks like emo goth dog that again has lost too much weight. The Chinese crested dog. Looks like it's wearing a corset, for God's sake. Doesn't it? What's going on? If only I had this piece here.
Looks as if he could do with a bit of weight on.
Good, doesn't it? It's a bit bigger. I don't know. I'll tell you what I'll do. Instead of trying to look at the screen, I'll do this.
Looks like it's got pigtails.
It's just horrendous, isn't
It's
it?
the Harlequin.
Just
dog.
rubbish.
Yeah.
It's a rubbish dog.
The
Is that another 5? We're cracking on, ladies and gentlemen, as we should do. You know. So we had out of those little lot there, we had the whippet. Ow! We had.
Hey!
Hang on. Oh, a sign! We had the Bouvier de Flanders. We had the dachshund.
Dachshund.
Hund.
Hound.
Read it.
Dachshund.
The Boston Terrier. And the Chinese crested dog. Here we go.
Nothing for a hound dog.
I'll have a little drink here.
Hound dog. I want that.
It's like Elvis's came back. We now have, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Lhasa Apso. Lhasa Apso. It just looks like an unhappy mop. Doesn't it? You know what I mean? Lhasa Apso. Where's he then? Little fella. We have the Lao Chen. What's happened to his bum? They've just took it. Look at that, eh? Look at it. He's got a perfectly good coat of fur, and some swine just came along with some clippers, and just like he's left the house and all that, and he's forgot to put his strides on.
She's got a fair colour.
Isn't it? It's ridiculous. The Lao Chen. There we go, the Lao Chen. We now have the. Blimey O'Reilly. It's the Belgian Shepherd Malinois.
Oh, my new pup.
That's all you got, eh?
Yeah.
Belgian Shepherd Malinois. Just look for Belgian Shepherd, you know.
Blah, blah, blah.
Aye. Malinois. Blah, blah, blah. Malinois. Okay. Can't get rid of this one. What have we got? We have breed of dog that we don't mean Wixon and say this every time. In 1985, the Irish Red Setter. The Irish Red Setter. Okay. Next up, one known to many people who come to Heathlands, because it is the dogs of the Tucks, historically, the Bedlington Terrier. Bedlington Terrier. Okay, that's the Bedlington Terrier.
That's your fine.
Oh, that's be fine. I'm here. I'm not enthralled with it. Just guns flying by. We had the Lhasa Apso, the Lao Chen, the Belgian Shepherd Badling. No, I'm just saying because Catherine just said Bedlington there. Yes, aye, tip top. Anyhow, Lhasa Apso, Lao Chen, the Belgian Shepherd Malinois, the Irish Red Setter, and the Bedlington Terrier, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Donna. Cool. Right, moving on. Oh, I say, we will now carry on. We now have the Dalmatian. The Dalmatian.
Devil.
What?
The devil.
Is there a song for that?
Well, that's
Only one Dalmatians.
Well, I'm aware of that, but I didn't know there was a song for that.
It's also in Cruella as well.
Cruella de Vil is the...
I know it is, but I didn't realise there was a song about it. Some song.
Yes.
Cruella de Vil.
So it's a cushy song. It's just basically you sing somebody's name half a dozen times.
Like it's quite a celebration, you don't have a cow. Called Cruella.
You tell money for an old rope writing a musical, innit? Don't you? It's all starting now.
And first you think Cruella is the devil.
Well, we've certainly learned something here. And what I've learned is I never want to hear this song. We have the, I don't know, Oriental mop, the Pekingese. See, not only am I doing dog bingo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm judging them harshly.
Oh,
There you go.
Dougal from the Magic Roundabout.
There's a bit, aye. Well, what's Dougal? He wasn't one of them, was he?
What?
If he was a Pekingese, Dougal at the Magic Roundabout.
No.
No, he was far harder than that, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He was a bit of a geezer. Pekingese. Of course you can. Do you know what I mean? Being a geezer is a state of mind. Anyhow, another comedy dog that Jackie would love because it looks like a toy cartoon. The Japanese Spitz.
Why does it speak good?
I haven't got a clue. Right. Do you know what? I don't care. I don't know what to do with it. The Japanese Spitz.
I wonder if anybody's playing this scene Cruella, because that's a good film.
Who knows, eh? Who knows?
I don't know.
There we are. No, we maybe should combine bingo with cinema reviews.
Yeah.
See how that works, eh?
Yes.
The Sharpei. Right, I can sense somebody going to do a joke here. Get on. Oh, I'm off your beat. Got line. Well done, my man.
I think it must.
It's looking sharp, eh?
Look at Sharpei. Hey! Hey, that's the sort of top flight quality comedy that we offer. For me, friends, the Sharpei.
Oh, you put yourself on it. Sharp. You put yourself on it.
Very good, very good. One word, several meanings. Vi! 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 That's some shots said. Vi! Delilah! No, no. Right, all right, come on. Get the lighters out. Right, it's the no. Vi. I'm sounding like a buddy German in an old war film. Marana. Oh.
You sound like Tom Jones. Why?
Marana. Na, 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 na. There you go.
What's it called again? What's it called?
Delilah.
Isn't that really called Delilah?
No. It's the quick answer, Heather.
What's that called?
The Vi
Why?
Marana.
Oh.
Why, oh, why, Marina?
Dougal was a skate, hadn't he? Oh, nice one. Vi Marana. There we go. Is that 5 there?
5.
Oh, aye. I know. What have you got to
Comedy bingo.
Yeah, I think it is comedy bingo. It's certainly not serious, is it? Right, we aid the Dalmatian. We then had the Pekingese, Japanese Spitz, the Shapé, and the Weimaraner. Yeah. Marana. Oh, Wasai! Hey! Here we go, what is it? Here we go. Oh, you see it, me, Jack Russell, East End Terrier. You're having an orphanage, talk silly. Right, you come around my gaff again, I'll have them all sit round. And there we have East End Jack Russell the Gangster. There we go, as I move on to... Now then, he just looks like a cardboard cutout. The Hungarian Wisla. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Mark G, original gangster, has a line. Well done, that man.
Well done, Mark.
Hungarian Wisla. It's funny that I've just noticed. Focus is better if I was lean at a jaunty angle. I won't do it now. Prove me own theory wrong yet again. Hungarian fella. Where's he? What's him? Oh, there he is. Okay. We have. See, as we get to the end, we've only got about 9 to 10, something like that. Lots of people will get lines and full airsies, etc. We have. I've never heard of this fella. The Briard.
The
It's
Briard.
Oh, is that the fella like Briard?
Aye.
The Briard.
This looks like a mop.
Does, doesn't it?
I think a lot of them look like mops.
Okay. Oop. Next up we have the Irish Wolfhound.
I hope he likes his Guinness then.
Probably does.
I got mine as well.
Oh, nice one, sir.
Why do you think it sounds like Irish beer?
No, it's Irish. And Guinness is Irish.
Bad as hot.
The connection is as simple as that.
Bad Guinness. Bad Guinness.
So it is now. By the way, the Irish Wolfhound. Where's he?
I've got a line.
Nice one, Abby. Abby's got a line in the ass, in the purple bubble, the bubble where the magic happens. Guaranteed all your money back. We have the Rhodesian Ridgeback, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
He can't help you now, lad. The Rhodesian Ridgeback. Mr. Beatty's got another line. Well done, Matthew. And I hope you're enjoying having a line. There you go. Oh, so was it now?
No, it's having a deets.
What I've done, Brian, is I've taken a commonplace catchphrase and transposed it into a new setting.
Why?
That's where the humour lies.
Why?
Again, if you analyse comedy, you lose its meaning. The Rhodesian Ridgeback. He's getting Raj now, Matthew. Line left, right and centre. Yeah, good man. We now have the Munsterlander.
The what?
Munsterlander.
Oh my god.
It's probably I was like Munsterlander. I can hear by the discreet folding of a piece of paper, ladies and gentlemen, by Donna's Ferdinand, that I think it's time for that 5 recap. Am I right?
You are.
Oh, Does you proud. We had the the Hungarian Vizsla, the Briard, whichever way you want to pronounce it, the Irish Wolfhound, the Rhodesian Ridgeback, and finally in this little lot, the Munster Lander. Okay. So what there'll be now, here we go. Apparently, here's a fact for you if you want a fact, we'll give you one. Do you know that over 21,000 dogs are registered for Crufts each year? Oh, man, that's too many dogs. You only need about half a dozen, don't you? It's unbelievable. No, not my cup of tea. Yeah, so there'll be, this group of 5 will do a recap, and I think there's just the final 4 after that. So again, you know, people will be getting lines for houses, sort of left, right and centre as we move on. Remember, it's just for fun, okay? We have the Yorkshire Terrier. Isn't that what you've got, Brian?
What?
Has your dad got it or what?
I've got a mongrel.
All right, but looks, it's definitely got a bit of Yorkshire Terrier in it, I think.
Yeah. It's getting old now.
How's Space got?
The Yorkshire Terrier.
That's mine now, look, Spiff.
Don't got that. Yeah, looks old. Anyhow, we have...
A bit like me then, eh?
Yes, as all of us. It never between March onwards to the great void of nothingness. What a cheeky thought. Right, we're going to finish this bingo.
50.
Good on you. Wait, excellent. Well, that's new. It's like I'm 12,000 in 12,000 years' time. Right, the Bull Terrier. Bullseye.
I don't think you're 12,000.
No, Heather, I was exaggerating for a comedic effect.
Yeah, of course, yes.
There we go, the Bull Terrier. The Bull Terrier. Bullseye. Oliver. Nancy.
What?
The dog was a Bull Terrier, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
It was,
Bullseye.
Bullseye! Bullseye, come here!
Come here. No, Bullseye is... whatever.
You said...
Yeah, oh, and Jack Russell, he's sitting Terrier. Right. You're having it off.
Oh.
Anyway, so, yeah, that was the Bull Terrier. Whoa, hear me now. Right, so, we've got another line from Matthew. Bloody hell, thank you. Whoa. We've got another line for Rebecca, and a house by Miss Emma Davidson. Well done. Okay. Bloody hell, what's happened? Jesus H. Right. Blah, blah, blah. Tell us for Vicky. Alan's got a line. Kushti. Blimey. It was like one of these things, you know, like a ticker tape coming up. You know what I mean? As if I felt like it was in a newsroom. We're just getting reports of it. Oh no, this is happening now, and then the tanks are flying out. Oh, blimey. Right. We now have chance for one of me accents and under it. The bitch says the Welsh Corgi from Pembroke.
Oh, the Welsh Corgi.
I'm not even gonna. I'm just leaving it where it was. Hopefully it'll die soon and stop twitching. The Welsh Corgi. Lovely boy. What was that? What was that, Brian? That wasn't even Welsh, just Welsh noise. Oh. The Welsh Corgi. There we go. I was squeaking there. There we go.
That's what you got it.
Right, so we now have the Pug. It's Pug.
Is it Frank?
Huh?
Is it Frank of Men in Black?
Oh, hi. Hey, how you doing? Hey, wise guy. Bada boom, bada bing. The Chow Chow.
Chow.
He looks like a teddy bear, but he'd take your face off. You know what I mean? Chow Chow.
Actually, it looks quite cute.
That's what it draws you in, you say then.
And then it snapped.
Okay, so this will be the final recap because I'm just going to read the last 4 out, okay? So the last sort of main 5 before we go on to the final 4 are as follows, ladies and gentlemen. We had the Yorkshire Terrier, the Bull Terrier. Now then, Brian, do you want to read this next one out? It's the Welsh Corgi, go on.
And now we have the Welsh Corgi.
That was bloody, what do you call it? Thingy to...
Rubbish.
No, what was it? IDI. Bloody...
Hello.
No, IDI, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Hey! Oh, this is a career-defining moment for Brian. We're going to get him on the Butlins. So, the Welsh Corgi. Hey! Then we had the pug, from one extreme to the other, and the chow chow. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got final four. Alan, so let's just give a recap here. So, Alan's got another line. As I say, by the end of this, we've got 4 more left. Now, I'll just check if we've got 4 more left, actually, rather than 3. That's my one thing. No, I've got 4 left. So, by the end of this, if you haven't got a full house, it's you that's got it wrong somewhere along the lines, because I would have read them all out. Okay. So, first off is the looking like a 1950s drag act, the Dandy Dinmont Terrier.
Looks as if he's got a...
Wig on, doesn't it?
Well, I was going to say a spiky haircut, but...
The Dandy Dinmont
Must be a bit of Elizabeth Taylor's dog.
Terrier. And just to keep the tension mountains on her, I'm going to pause her and have a drink of water. And the third last one. After this break, no, there we go. The Golden Retriever, ladies and gentlemen. House for Sarah. Well done.
What you have in disaster films with golden retrievers usually.
Say again, F.
That's usually like what you have in disaster films, like Independence Day, golden retrievers.
Do you?
Do you?
Yes.
Obviously, the lesson learned there is don't have a golden retriever, and your home world won't get invaded by aliens.
I was thinking.
There you go. Second last, ladies and gentlemen,
Nothing.
we have the good God. Look at that mess.
Black mess.
Just a black mess doing this.
It's got a ton of it.
Aye, that's it.
What's that called?
A disgrace, if you ask me, but apparently it's named the Pulley, P-U-L-I. Alan's got another line.
Bully.
Looks really woolly to me.
Hey, yes, it does look Pulley to me too. Oh, I'll say. There you go. So, the final nail in this coffin of bingo, ladies and gentlemen, is as follows. I shall retreat. I'm going to tell you. There should be different camera angles, huh? Do you know what I mean? Ba 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 ba. Saluki.
Yay!
House.
S for the old thing there. And we should have some houses over there. We've got a row of tennis noses here, ladies and gentlemen. See what I did there? Again, the play on words. We had the sun like, yeah. So, boom. That is a full board. That is the end of this here dog bingo. But what's going to be bingo in 2 weeks' time? Let me rotate the thing. I think it could be cat bingo. That's what I'm feeling.
That was more like a...
What?
A skeleton.
Skeletons don't make noise by the very nature of the deed. Anywho, I hope you've enjoyed your time with this. Right, do you know what? I wish I'd never mentioned cats now. Yeah, I hope you've had a cracking afternoon, and I've enjoyed myself, and I think the guys have in here. And even if they haven't had a good time, they've certainly pretended they had done. So we're going to spin around and say a big massive thank you to the, can you get up of it because I can't get it round that far, to Donna,
Yay!
to Brian's partial presence, to the lovely Mark, the lovely Sarah, the lovely Joy, Heather, Nicola, and Whip. Joy in the corner there. Do you want to give it a little wave, Joy? Hey! And if you get ready to click on what it says, I'm going to go over there. And for my big bad self, thanks again for joining us both in the bubbles and out there in TV land, otherwise known as the Heathlands footprints. Ooh, that's fine! From myself, from the madcap Jack Russell, the East End gangster, from the Monkey of Doom, until 2 weeks' time. Goodbye! Ta-da! And just click that.